What's going on to you Aries out there? All right, so you Aries have the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and you Aries have the Two of Cups right here. Okay, so for you Aries, what it is that I'm seeing is that you Aries have essentially walked away from a particular situation. Like I was talking about, right? You Aries have walked away from someone. You were trying to get to know them, you gave them a chance. Now you're not anymore. The Devil card. Being with this person feels like a cage. It feels like you, Aries, couldn't express who you were. So many things left unsaid, left undone, right? There was no growth. There was no reaching a milestone while you were trying to get to know this person. It was just you, Aries, felt like you were the only ones that were struggling to actually get to where it is that you wanted to get to. You wanted to be in a relationship while they didn't. So a lot of you Aries, like I said, you've left that behind because the Two of Cups, like I said, is what it is that you wanted. You Aries wanted a real relationship with them, but they just made it very difficult for you to actually have one with them. So you Aries are not going to force them. You're not going to try to get them to be with you. You Aries are going to do what's necessary. You left them alone. You decided to leave them alone. You've decided to, hey, since there's no growth, it's just stagnation. Every time you Aries think that y'all are getting to a better position, what happens? Again, this person leaves you on a cliffhanger. It's just about, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, but it's not anything. It's not actual growth. It's not, hey, let's go somewhere. Them calling you, them reaching out. What's going on? It's just about, yeah, we could talk, but I always got something to do, which is a problem in on itself because that's not how a relationship works. So then now, the Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords, right, represents now that you Aries are ready to tell them no, now they want to come back and give you resistance. This is what it is that you're, from this point on, moving forward, this is what it is that you're going through. These first three cards was what it is that you went through. You decided, you know what, you're going to not hang out with them any further. And now that you Aries are giving these people resistance, now they're giving you resistance to be with you. Now it's, now they're trying to give you more attention. You Aries need to understand it wasn't like this and this, that, and the third. Seven of Wands. Now that you reject them, now that you don't want to hang around them now. And that's the stupidity. It's the fact that they only want you Aries now when you don't want them. That's the stupidity of it all. So the Two of Swords now is about them wanting to hang out with you, be with you, kick it with you now. Now they'll try to reach out to you, Aries. And the moon represents you just can't do it. A lot of you Aries are not going to be able to play the game because you're not going to be able to lie to yourself because you Aries know good and well, you can answer that phone, you can hang out with them, you could hang out, you can kick it with them, but you Aries know if you do that, that relationship, like I said before, is not going to go anywhere. That relationship is not. What's going to happen to that relationship, that connection that you and the person has, is that the person is only going to show you interest for the time being, but they're not actually planning on really showing up for you in the long term. And you Aries know this. See, a lot of the times people will lie to themselves about knowing this. They'll end up trying to hang out with somebody that they know from the bottom of their heart they are not supposed to be with because there will not be any kind of milestones being reached. What do I mean when I say milestones? I'm talking about date, talking, you calling them calling you, right? Physical connection, if you know what I mean. deciding to still be with one another after the physical connection has been attained. The compatibility, them showing you more about who they are, their interests, right? This is what I do, allowing you to be more a part of their world, like the same way with you to theirs and theirs to you, right? So now the Hermit and the Unalive card now represents you, Aries, know this. And that's the thing. You, Aries, can't lie to yourselves now. You, Aries, had this problem when you were younger, right? Ignoring certain things, but you, Aries, can't lie to yourselves now. Because remember what it is that I was saying a few Aries videos ago. Aries rules over what you fighting for. What is it? Aries rules doing things with a purpose. Doing things with a real purpose. Stop, you know what I mean? Like stop just doing stuff just to Hail Mary, kick the football and see if the football, you know what I'm saying, flies through the, the touchdown and everything like that, or, whatever, or the goal post or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's about actually doing something with a purpose. Like, okay, is there any kind of milestones being reached? What's happening here? Are we talking? Is this person contacting me? Do they like me? Are we having those types of discussions? Is there discussions about like who they are, meaning like who they are in particular? Or is it discussions about what it is that they do and how much money they make? Asking somebody what do they like to do is more important than what they do for a living. Sure, you're still supposed to understand what they do for a living, of course, but that's not more important than, especially early. It's super, I'm putting in this chain, I had this chain, but it's super disrespectful to try to get to know what the person does before you find out what the person does before you find out what the person likes to do. That's disrespectful, right? There are priority questions before you ask. You're not supposed to ask how much money you make before you find out what is it that they like to do, where are they from. These are basic questions to know who the actual person is. Are the two of you asking those type of questions? You see, those are milestones. If y'all not answering them type of questions, what's their name? What's their real name? You understand what I'm saying? Then so that's my point though. You Leos can't, you Aries can't lie to yourselves. Fire sign, but you Aries can't lie to yourselves. I don't know where I got Leo from, but anyway, I really don't know where I got Leo from, but the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles is about how, and that's another thing too. You Aries, it is frustrating, but because I'm seeing that there's a level of frustration where it seems like it's all these great or wonderful options out here, but a lot of them are jerks. And you Aries are 100% right. Not everybody out here are jerks, but are there a lot of jerks out here? Absolutely there is. But you just have to know who is who, and how you do that is, like I said before, finding out what's going on. If the person is being difficult with you when it comes to you getting to know them, as far as, like I said, priority questions, where are you from, what you like, what do you like to do, you know what I mean? And they're giving you issues with that lets you know, oh yeah, you can't take them seriously. Can't. Because they already giving you issues from the jump. So what does that say about who they are? They can't even answer simple questions like where they're from. Like what? Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. You can't even answer they can't even answer. They can't answer simple questions like where they're from. So to clarify the Two of Pentacles, you have the Lovers, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Tower, and you have the Ten of Swords. So, yes, the Lovers and the Ace of Swords, you have to be very wise and purposeful when it comes to getting to just everything in general, but getting to know others. There's a science to that, like I was talking about, like I've been talking about, which is true. There's a science to it. You should not try to find out how much money a person makes, you know, and find out what their occupation is before you find out how they're doing. What do they like to do? Like, you understand, a lot of these, and I'm just using this as an example, but the people on these dating shows, they're goofy. That's not how it is that you're supposed to find out a person in time, together, in a relationship. You're not supposed to immediately hurry it up. It's too transactional if you hurry it up. What do you like to, what do you do for a living? How much you getting paid? It's like, dang, why are you asking me this on the first date? Why are you asking me how much I'm finna get paid on the first date? Why are you asking me what does my paycheck look like? That's private information. Like, yeah, how I'm doing is private information until I tell it to you. But people take advantage of other people for, you know what I'm saying? Telling everybody how much it is that they get paid. People get robbed. People, you know what I'm saying, get knocked over the side of the head. Why would I tell you this? To set myself up for failure. Why would I do that? Well, how much you get paid? I need to know how much you getting paid. Nah, that's a dub. Nope. Nope. I guarantee you I'm not going to tell you that. Not yet. Why do you need to know? You know, no kind of trust has been built. You don't even have any kind of time that you spent with this person to actually find out who they are. They immediately, how much you getting paid? It's like, dang, back up. So you have the Five of Cups, the Tower, and the and the Ten of Swords, which is about how and don't be like, and this, what it's saying is that don't be caught off guard or scared or upset about meeting people who are dysfunctional. Okay, you Aries are gems. You know, you Aries are outliers. Y'all stick out. So don't get caught up with the ideology, or excuse me, the idea of there's a lot of people who are not very good choices. You're gonna look, I'm gonna tell you like it is. The better you are, the more people you're gonna come across that is not a very good choice. That's why it is that you are rare. It's because the person that you kick it with, this is why I'm not an advocate for cheating. If you want to be in a polygynous relationship, talk up and speak up about it, and y'all two work something out. But this is why it is I'm not an advocate for cheating, because one of the reasons why, right, and why I've never cheated myself is because I've never cheated myself. You know what I mean? Cheating and all of that, and philandering and smashing a whole bunch of people, that messes with every area of your life. If I go ahead and I smash and a person wants more and they want to attach themselves, they're going to try to occupy my time where handling my business should be. They're going to bring it to my front door when it comes to where it is that I stay. They're going to try to mess up every area of my life because I've connected myself in a way that's dysfunctional, that I shouldn't have connected to them in that way. You dig what I'm saying? So cheating will mess up your money. You got all these stupid individuals that will cheat and do things to mess up. And it's so popular now. And it's like, I don't understand, what is this fascination that people have where they like messing up their money? They like messing up their lifestyle just because they want to keep it quiet. It's like, you stupid. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Oh, shout outs to my homegirl, Kamal. Shout outs to her. She's an amazing singer. I heard her sing. Shout outs to her. I'm gonna go ahead and post her YouTube channel link in the comment section below. Like I told y'all, I'm starting to know more Aries. I don't know where that's coming from, but shout outs to her. And if y'all like her music, go ahead and subscribe to her. Peace.